yesterday at Bristol, a great-grandson, Anania's grandson. And they usually ask the old grandfather to say a few words. You got to say a few words. And I had an interesting new horror. The Torah says that the mitzvah of Mila is Yom HaShmini, Yom HaSaravotan, on the 8th day. Right? But why wouldn't it be better if the mitzvah of Mila would be held when the young boy becomes a bar mitzvah? When he becomes bar mitzvah, he becomes mechuyev in all the mitzvahs, including the mitzvah of Mila. And then if he'll have a royal shliach being Maldin, he'll become a mitzvah saseh, a Mila. When he's 8 days old, he's not becoming nothing. He doesn't even know what's going on. Yeah? What? It's a mitzvah amal ben, because the ben can't do it by himself when he's 8 days old. But when he becomes a mitzvah, isn't it his mitzvah? Now he's a gadol. And there's a mitzvah on every Jew to be gemal. So the mitzvah's on him. The mitzvah on the father is when the kid is 8 days old. So of course the mitzvah on the father. But when he's a gadol, it's his mitzvah. Every Jew has to be gemal. And then he'll be mekayim, he'll make a shliach, the Bible is over, a shliach. And he'll be mekayim and mitzvahs aseh. Why not wait till he's bar mitzvah? So, I don't know if they knew what the bris that, the yeshiva that they learned in Kotchim. How do you answer the shaila with Mesechtes Menachos? There's a Gemara at the end of Mesechtes Menachos, that's good news, the last one. So it's HaTorah, La'er L'Lavincha, L'Chatas L'Osham, says the Gemara, Kol Ha'islik the Torah, Kivuhikim, he's Kobonis. If you're learning the Ilchus of Chatas and Kobon, so the Niman HaTorah of the Kobonis is as if you're Makruv. But there's an interesting Gemara before that, a Posuk in Malachi, Mimizah Shemesh HaMevoy, V'chol Mokem Mukta Muges Lishmi. The Gemara said, B'chol mokem tzalkadaita? You can't be makruv kobonis b'chol mokem. It's b'chol mokem mukta mu'er l'shmi. Said the Gemara, Omar b'yerison, Elu ha'chachomen, o iskim b'torah b'chol mokem, mal le'ani alem ki l'maktim l'shmi. It doesn't say to learn the hilchos kobonis. O iskim b'torah, to leave it in every Torah, wherever you are. But becoming of Mitzvah Balbasha is as if you're Makar Kobonis. Oishkim B'Torah. Kilu Maktim Lishmi. But there's a halacha in Kotchim. An oral cannot be Makar Kobonis. We say, the same significance with risk and he comes to Torah. At what age? Aleph Beis. It is with Torah. Aleph Beis is Torah. Just start learning Chumash as a little kid. Yeah? But we want that his Torah should be Ki'ilu Hikriv. But he's an oral. An oral can't be Makam Kobonis. So in order that the young little boy should have the milah of Ki'ilu Hikriv, yeah? And the learn is Aleph Beis is Torah. And the little Chumash, whatever. So we want he should be Gemal in order that his learning of the Torah, it will be considered Ki'ilu Hikriv.